All right, so this is number 5 on this homework assignment tonight. So for this one, they gave you the points km, and they want you to do two different transformations here. So the first transformation is reflection over the line x equals -3. So first we have to figure out where x equals -3 is. So the way I like to think about it is it says x equals -3. So I'm going to go on the x-axis to where 3 is. So I know it's going to go somewhere through this point. So for x equals equations, those are going to look like this. It's going to be a vertical line like that. All right. So now we're reflecting over this vertical line. So that means that my m prime is going to be here, and my k, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away, is going to be 4 units on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units here. So this is going to be my k prime. All right, so after I do that, now I need to rotate 90 degrees clockwise about the point 1, 2. So what I want to do is go to that point. This is my center of rotation. Okay, so this new point here. So what I can do to kind of, organize myself is let me get rid of this line just so that it's not in the way anymore. And really, I can get rid of this too because I don't need this. The only thing I need to focus on now is this m prime and then rotating around this center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new origin. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is because it's just a little bit easier to do this. It's tough to have to translate the whole thing. If I just draw this and pretend this is my origin, it's going to make my life easier when solving this. So if I do this and pretend that this is my origin, all I have to do is first list what k prime and m prime are. So based on this new pretend origin that I made, I'm going to figure out what k prime is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be -2, -5. And then m is +1, -1, 2, 3. So again, these aren't the actual points on the graph. These are our pretend points so that we can rotate around this point on the graph. Usually we rotate around the origin. It's not asking us to do that this time. That's why we have to do this pretend origin. Okay, so from here, 90-degree rotation. That rule is y -x. So my new k, which is going to be k double prime, and actually let's use a different color so we can stay organized with it. So k double prime is going to be y, my y value, which is -5. -x, which is -2. So remember, -2 is going to turn into +2. Then I have m double prime, which is y, -3, and then -x, which is -1. So let's plot those points now. So I have -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, +2. This is going to be my k double prime. And then m is -1, 2, 3, -1, which is my m double prime. So there's my new points. Okay, so now that I have my new rotation around that point, I can clear all this up. I don't need to worry about anything else now. I don't need this. I don't need this new pretend coordinate lines or anything. Now I'm just going to go based on what these points are. So I also don't need these anymore because those were the pretend ones. We're going with the real ones now. So my k double prime is actually going to be left 1, 2, 3, 4. So -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, +4. Then my m double prime is going to be -2, +1. So just for clarification, we need to go in order first. So first they told us we need to reflect over x equals 3. Then we need to do the rotation around the specific point. So the reason we did all that extra work because it's around a specific point and not the origin. Okay, so here are our 2 points, and this is where it should end up.